Hi everyone, welcome back to TS Talks. Hope you're all doing good, keeping safe. Now in this one, I'm just talking about football alongside, COVID-19. Now obviously earlier on this year, football went on a pause when there was a whole lockdown and stuff. And, in terms of it being reintegrated and brought back, the players are going through, weekly COVID-19 testing. Now, I just have a query on this. And, I've said in videos before, I'm not no conspiracy theorist. I'm not here to tell you, oh, I think this is because of this. None of that. But one thing I just find a bit odd at the moment is that, back in March, I remember Arteta tested positive for, COVID-19, and then Arsenal's game was suspended against Man City at Etihad. And then subsequently after that, it was like, yeah, football lock off, in terms of things coming back, and within that time frame, they said that if one person tests positive, that within a team that the players nearby to them or the squad's got to self-isolate for 10 to 14 days, whatever the time frame is. You can correct me if I'm wrong in regards to that. Now, just over a week ago, the first player in the picture there, Thiago Alcantara, there was noted that he tested positive for COVID-19. Subsequently doesn't play, whatnot. Now, I know the players are meant to be socially distancing at training and all this sort of stuff, but the reality of it is when they're playing on a match day or within playing in training, there's close contact. You know what I mean? Especially on a match day, in the change room together, all that sort of stuff. Cool. So following that, Liverpool's gone on to play. They slapped Arsenal. They slapped my team, Arsenal, 3-1. And then obviously, we played them a few days later. And then following that, Mane played the first game when they won 3-1. And then it came out just on Friday, I believe it was, that, Mane's tested positive for COVID-19. Now, for me personally, I know that football's lost a lot of money and whatnot, but isn't this meant to be about players' health? Now, if from when Thiago tested positive, for me, that should mean that the whole squad needs to, do the isolation thing and whatnot. That's the whole thing that ties in with this whole, test and trace, track and trace, however you want to call it. And then, now since that time, Liverpool's played, Mane's tested positive for it, whatnot. So far, no Arsenal players tested positive for it. And I'm not just saying that because Arsenal's my team, but I just find it a bit ironic that earlier on in the year, it took one positive test for, the league to be suspended. And I'm a big football fan. I don't want the league to be suspended. But I'm saying it's a bit hypocritical that at one point it's like, yeah, one test, cool, done. Now it's just like, oh, okay, you've tested positive. You know what? You stay at home for, 10 to 14 days and then you can come back. I just find that a bit odd, a bit weird. And yeah, it's a bit of a strange one to me. But I just thought I would speak on it because it was kind of one rule for one thing then. And now it's just like, okay, you tested positive. You know what? The people around you don't even need to self-isolate. They can go on and play football. So, yeah, I just thought that was a bit weird. But, yeah, I'd be grateful for your thoughts on it in the comment section below. And if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button now. And I'll catch you next time.